Joining us now is the voice of the Avs, the play-by-play announcer, Conor McGahey. Conor, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. And wow, obviously there's a lot to be excited about, and anticipation is high for the next couple of games coming off that monster Game 2 win, 7-0. What did you make of that performance, and how can they use that over the next couple of games here?
But what I like everything that Jared Bednar, Eric Johnson, no matter who is talking, what they're saying after a win. 7-0, 1-0, it doesn't matter. The goal is 4 wins inside the series versus the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions. And that attitude, I think, is really healthy for them. I mean, they haven't been intimidated yet by the Tampa Bay Lightning, something that maybe some other teams have fallen into, but they are so laser focused as I have seen this team arguably ever. And I think it's going to benefit them when you're coming into that very cold, as you know, and very hostile arena here in Tampa. But it was amazing for fans. Obviously, a lot of connections with Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final in 1996, where the Avalanche beat the Florida Panthers by 7 goals, 8-1. Peter Forsberg, a natural hat trick there. But you can't put the cart in front of the horse, and I think this team knows that more than anybody else.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Cale Makar said to Emily Kaplan of ESPN and after the last game, she said, "Are you going to go celebrate the Game 2 win?" And he immediately, without hesitation, said no. So that gives you an idea of the maturity and the mindset of this team. And now you've got all of these key role players. You've got Nichushkin stepping up, Burakovsky stepping up. When you've got the buy-in from the whole team, not just the star players, but the other role players playing as well as they have, what does that do for the team's confidence, do you feel?
I mean, it's everything, Brian. Going into the third period in game number 2, you didn't have goals or points from anybody named McKinnon, Landeskog, or Makar. Rantanen had 3 assists in the game, but you have everybody else contributing. In these playoffs, you have 4 players in particular, with Cogliano, Helm, Manson, and Arturi Lehkonen, who have 28 points in the postseason. And new additions and depth have made this team what it is today and gotten this team to where they are now. Again, we're not there yet, but depth is something that maybe they didn't have in the past. Valeri Nichushkin, you mentioned him. People are talking about the fact that if the Avalanche do win, he would get Conn Smythe votes, which would be totally deserved. He had 4 goals these previous postseasons, and now he's got 8 goals in 16 playoff contests. So the players who have grown over the years, the players who have been acquired for this particular playoff run for a reason, have paid excellent dividends, and it takes the pressure off of the big guys. So you don't have to have Landeskog, McKinnon, Rantanen, Makar really contribute every night. Depth is always key to a cup run, and this is the latest and best example in the 2022 Avalanche.
Yeah, you've got this great blend of veterans and up-and-comers, and it's honestly something that the Lightning have had over the last couple of years during their successful runs as well. Have to ask you, Conor, you've got such great nicknames for all the players, after they score. How do you come up with all of these great nicknames for our guys?
I don't know what I say half the time. I don't remember what I just said to you 2 seconds ago. No, sports should be fun. I've always believed that. And it's a common ground for a lot of people, just like movies and television and music. It's something we can all talk about. So that's how I've communicated with people for years. I joke that my brother and I can just communicate in movie quotes only. And so why not? So I think it should be fun. It's just how it's come up. And fans have been great. They've submitted some of their suggestions. The Hey Mambo Cogliano came from somebody on Twitter. So it should be fun, I think, and I'm glad people are enjoying it. But as it's been said, it's always more fun when you win, and the Avalanche are doing that now.
Absolutely. It's so great to see the city united behind their run here and uniting generations of Avs fans. It's been 21 years, so appreciate you being a part of all of that team spirit. Conor, thanks for joining us this morning.
You bet. I'll see you next door in a minute.